Hey guys and dolls, Allie here, and if you would have said to me that April was going to be this chaotic, I would have thought you were kidding. Because what am I really doing that's so chaotic, right? Turns out it was a bunch of editing and a bunch of work on the blog, and you name it, I was doing it. So you're gonna see a lot of that in the April recap. What I decided not to do was to put the New Orleans vlogs in this recap, because I feel like I gave you so much New Orleans this month that I don't want it to seem like I'm, neglecting New York in any way. So if you wanna watch any of the New Orleans vlogs, I'm gonna put it up there. You'll see that little flashy thing. What does YouTube call that anyway? Anyway, you'll see that, and you get to watch the entire playlist. I put all of my vlogs, my mini vlogs, and my shorts into one giant New Orleans playlist, so you can enjoy that, binge that if you want. Many of you have, which I thank you so much. So the rest of this recap vlog is all the other vlogs I did when I got back. I finally started my Maybe Allie series. If you haven't yet checked that out, I'll again leave the playlist up here so you can take a look at the Maybe Allie series that I just started. Please note that new episodes are coming soon, sooner than you think. I'm probably gonna do 1 to 2 a month of each, just because it takes a lot more work to plan out a series, and also money that I don't have at the moment. April was fun. April was full of joy. I'm just very blessed and very happy to have such a wonderful support system and to be able to create and do these things for not only you guys, but for myself. And April was a lot of reflecting. I'm very appreciative of any time I have that I get to heal and grow and learn and become a better human being, whatever that looks like for me. If you're new here, these recaps are for the people who just want to binge what I've been doing all month without having to go into video after video after video after video. So enjoy these. Do some laundry. Listen to me chit chat about all things New York for a little while. Let's hope May is as good as April was. Enjoy all the April vlogs. Love you guys and dolls. Hey guys, and Dolls Alley here, and it is finally April. The weather is finally good enough to not wear a jacket outside. I'm very happy about that. By the time I post this, I will have returned from New Orleans, which I am going to post so much about this month. Half of the vlogs that I'm going to post are going to be about New Orleans. I have a coffee shops vlog that I want to get to as well. Hopefully I can visit those coffee shops this month. This month is really packed, so I'm not sure. But April's stacked. I'm really excited. I'm going to take you guys back to the house now, and we're going to go over some of my notes in my Notion calendar about numbers in terms of what I want to do in April. So let's go. April. I reached my subscriber goal in March of 300. I'm actually a little bit over 300 right now. So if you do see this video, subscribe and then tell someone else to subscribe too and watch my videos. So that was pretty cool. Thank you guys. Love you. I don't know how any of this works. I just know that I post about my life. Thank you. I love it. It's been very cathartic to do ever since my therapy sessions ended, and I needed a new outlet. So this being the outlet, it was kind of like divine timing, and I'm very grateful for it. So I'm hoping to reach 400 by the end of Q2, which is April, May, June. By the end of June, I want to try to be at around 600. So there's some work to do there. Some really cool ideas. I need some friends' help with some of those ideas, so I'm going to see if they could help me out with those in a couple series I want to try doing. April, it's all about New Orleans and getting the New Orleans vlogs out, getting to 400 subscribers, but also trying to figure out how to increase my watch hours. Someone did mention to me that I should try live streaming once in a while, and that is petrifying, but maybe I live stream a walk or two. You know, just maybe go to Central Park or go to Morningside Park and just kind of walk around for a little bit just to get my toes wet. There are things that I can do. It's all very frightening because, you know, you can't really control what happens on a live per se. And I'm not someone who has moderators or any of that kind of stuff. I'm just a tiny little corner of YouTube right now. For now, I don't have moderators or things like that. So I need to ensure that, you know, if I would do live stream, that I would be doing it and keep myself and everyone around me as safe as possible. So I'm figuring that out. Oh yeah, working on thumbnails and titles, just kind of studying what works and what doesn't work for me. It's been a bit of a trial and tribulation. It's one of those things where like you have to figure out what people want to see, right? And so it's one of those like, do people want to see me, or like what is it that people want to see? What kind of titles would get me eyes on my channel, and what kind of titles would get people to subscribe? What kind of things, what kind of stories do I want to tell? Just, you know, I've been doing this for 4 or 5 months now, so I'm trying to absorb as much knowledge as I can while also staying authentically myself, and it's been a little difficult. But the plan is to absorb this month and really see, because it's going to be video heavy and shorts heavy. I want to see if I could handle that kind of load. We'll see. I have no idea. I make no promises about what's coming. Just know that things are coming. Okay, they can see you once. Hi! Just once. Okay, guys and dolls, if you liked everything that you saw in this vlog, give the video a like. Comment on the video, share this with people that you think might like the video, and then most importantly, subscribe to the channel. I have a lot that I want to do in April. I'm glad I got to talk it out with you guys a little bit, all the while just kind of getting my feet wet and getting my bearings back from being in New Orleans. What I do want to do at the end of this vlog, much like I did with the last vlog, is I'm going to leave you with a little preview of New Orleans, and then look out for the first of, I think, 2 to 3 vlogs. A couple of them are going to be mini vlogs, which means they'll be about 8 minutes or less. I'm going to leave you guys a little preview, and I will see you guys in all the New Orleans vlogs. I can't wait. Let me know what you think of them. Make sure you comment on them when you see them. I had so much fun in New Orleans, and I can't wait to get back. It's one of my favorite cities to go to now officially, and I'm already dreaming about beignets. So, okay guys, bye. Enjoy the preview. Hey guys, dolls. Allie here, and I'm going to try to do this with the construction behind me. It's going to be really funny. I'm going to see Buena Vista Social Club on Sunday, which is going to be great. I'm going to see it because it's a show that I think my mom would have wanted to see. And Sunday is her birthday, so I figure it's a nice way to celebrate her and celebrate her life by going to see a show that I think she'd wanted to see. If you don't know what Buena Vista Social Club is about, it's a musical about the album that was made in the early 90s and how it got made, essentially. So, yeah, I'm really excited. I really can't wait. No expectations whatsoever, but I have a feeling I know I'm going to walk away loving it. So, I can't complain at all. It's such a beautiful day in Harlem, too, guys. I hope you guys went outside. It's fun. just got back from seeing Buena Vista Social Club, and I still have this cheesy grin. I still have this cheesy grin on my face. What I saw was exceptional. What I saw was one of the best musicals I've seen in a long time. The music, the story, it all came together so well. And then the entire time I just kept thinking about my mother, and I kept thinking about how much she would have loved to have seen this show. She did see the show. She saw it through me. I literally carry her everywhere I go. She saw it through me, and I have to be okay with that, and I have to be understanding of that. She would have been 70 years old today. In my mind, she celebrated. In my mind, she's up there partying with the best of the best, right? It's just me who doesn't get to share that milestone with her in this physical realm. And what that means for me is I get to celebrate her and celebrate her life in a different way every year from now on. And so I actually decided that every April I'm going to now see a show in her honor and her name. I'm going to find a show that I think she would have liked, and I'm going to go see it. And I'm going to go do something that she loved for her, for me, for the both of us together in this new shared plane that we exist in, sort of together, but not really, right? The show was brilliant. It was brilliant. If you have the opportunity, I'll leave the link to get tickets to the show in the description. If you have the opportunity, go see Buena Vista Social Club. It was incredible. It was incredible. I loved it. I loved it. There's no words. What other words are there? Guys and dolls, if you liked this mini vlog, share it. Tell somebody about it. If you like my channel, share my channel to someone that you think might be interested. Subscribe if you haven't already. If you're new here, welcome. Oh my God, it took me too long to say hello. Thank you for being here. Thank you for going on this journey with me. It means the world to me to have this little corner of YouTube sort of rooting for me and rooting for this very non-linear healing journey that I'm on to discover what life is like without my mother, and to discover what life is like after going through something so traumatic in life. The next one's probably going to be a little hardy, I'm not going to lie. Okay. It is officially spring. I am so happy. I am so beyond happy that it is spring. So beyond happy. Normally I'd be talking to you outside, but there was a couple of bad apples in my normal spot and I didn't want to go anywhere new. So I just decided to talk to you guys here at home in the house where it's safe. no secret that April is usually full of anniversaries, birthdays. This time around, you know, last April, I wasn't vlogging last April, so you guys don't really know much about this, but I was in a pretty dark spot. You know, I'm still healing from my mother's death, and I was just not in the greatest place. As you can see now, like, I've had the therapy, the vlogging has been helping, which thank you guys so much. Thank you for even being here. I can't tell you how just life-saving it's been to have this project and to do this project. I consider this YouTube channel a project of sorts, that you guys are just along for the ride with me. I'm forever grateful for all the love you guys are giving me. But that's besides the point. It's spring, it's April. I've been very busy. This is probably the most vlog heavy I've been since I started this journey. I'm planning on putting out, I think, 8 videos this month, and that's because of New Orleans. I went to New Orleans, as you guys all seen by now, and I had to kind of sort of squeeze in those videos into my already made schedule, because I've already made plans for the entire year. I know what's happening literally every single month, and I'm going to try my best to create those videos for you as to the best of my abilities. Hopefully I get some help. But I've been loving just what this month has been giving me so far, and I'm very happy. I'm very happy. But I have some work to do, so I'm going to go do that work. Lots of editing. I think half this vlog you'll probably see me edit everything. All right, let's get to work. Truly cannot believe this weather. It's April. It should not be this cold in April. Alas, here we are, where it's April and the real feel is 40. There's something so wrong about that. But anyway, guys and dolls, this vlog is probably just going to be a mishmash of all kinds of stuff. I've been going through a lot, silently, on purpose. I just lost a good friend, might lose another, and so life is lifing right now. But I survived, because that's what I'm built to do and I'm made to do, and apparently that's just the life I'm meant to live, right? So there's that. But let's take you guys home, because also it's cold shit out here.
So a lot of people don't know this, but we're in Lincoln Center right now, and this is actually the place where, if you're looking here, the E-seats, this is the place where my husband kissed me for the first time on our first date 12 years ago. I felt like it was nice to just kind of sit here and reminisce about that. I'm gonna go home now because it's freezing outside. I also have thoughts on Floyd Collins, but I'm probably gonna need some time to figure that out in my head first. And then, yeah, write a review on my Instagram. So follow me there. So exhausted the past few days. Like, I feel like I've just been doing everything all over New York City for like 3 days straight. I need a solid break, a solid weekend to just kind of chill. But the weather's great, so I'm going outside and I'm taking you with me. Realize I'm showing y'all the toes. Can you believe this setup? Guys and dolls, if you enjoyed today's vlog, please give the video a like,
subscribe, and comment too. I would love to see what you guys have been up to in April, so leave me a comment below and let me know what you guys have been up to. I would love to know how spring has been so far for you guys, wherever you are. You don't have to be here in New York, of course. Funny enough, I think a lot of the people that follow me aren't even from here, which is cool because I get to show you New York in my own special way, which is always fun. I am rambling now. I love you guys. Share this video out with someone. Let them know about me. Tell them to subscribe. I'll see you on the next one. I love you guys. Take care.
Hey guys, and dolls, Ali here, and today's vlog is going to be about coffee shops. We are going to go to 5 coffee shops that I've never been to before, and we're going to see how I like them. So let's start the vlog. Guys and dolls, I decided to start a video series that is the same name as my blog. If you haven't been to my blog before, it's called Maybe Ali. I talk all things there: fashion, advice, lifestyle, New York. I do a lot. And I wanted to start a series on YouTube with the same name, where I am just exploring things in New York City and places that I don't normally go to. The first episode is all about coffee shops. And I am happy to report that I have been to quite a few in the past couple of weeks to film this for you guys and for myself. I had a lot of coffee and a lot of sleepless nights. But I think this will be fun. It'll be a fun, informative series that I'm going to start. So it'll be a fun, informative series where I get to try new things and I get to give you guys advice on where to go. You know, whether or not I like these places or not, or if you should go to other places. So you and I, YouTube family, we're about to have a lot of fun. Oh, we can walk now. This is good. In all the years that I lived on the Upper West Side, I didn't go to Birch. I never really went that way so often. I would always go down. So that was a first for me. The people in there are very nice. Very nice people in Birch. Actually also smaller than I thought it was going to be. It's nice, it's flavorful. I got a latte with almond milk. It was only like $6.20, so a little pricey. I would go back. Yeah, I would go back.
So I definitely didn't grab enough footage in Picky Barista because it was so crazy in there. There's like a ton of people in there. But I did get an iced matcha latte with almond milk. And we're gonna try it. It's good. Matcha lattes are always good. Love them.
I do hate my hair right now. You like it? dolls, if you like this video, please comment, share it out to people, especially people who are visiting New York City who may not have an idea of where to go, what to do. I'd like to be a guide for them if possible. Comment below, tell me what kind of coffee shops you like, and if you've been to any of these before. If you're a New Yorker, I would love to know. I love you guys, and I will see you on the next one. Have a good day.